Greetings, mesdames and messieurs. It's November something or other today. It's a Tuesday. Let me watch. Sorry. It's November 20th today. We're in the bush for a couple of weeks. This is the bait station, right at the north end of the trap line. And as you can see, it's quite active. There's quite a few fox hanging around. Or one fox making a lot of tracks. Trying to see if there's anything else of interest in here. We've been digging it up and tearing at it. And one thing that I will point out: it's always a great idea to wire in your meat. At least this way here. If a bigger animal comes along, he doesn't just grab it and bugger off with it. But yeah, I've definitely been working at her. Lay some snares. Curly's just getting his stuff together. You might be able to hear the bike running in the background. I'll go run some sets and switch some traps. See you on down the line. Alright peeps, we're down at the last trap of the string. We just switched out the dirty old Savage O for a Belle Isle. Check this out. Mr. Puttycat, he went the wrong way. Easily rectified. Just throwing another snare. Got the game cam there. See if it caught any footage, but first trap switched out. See you on down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, you might recognize this from one of my previous videos. There was two beaver. One of them was eating as I drove by. I turned the camera on. We caught the two of them. On camera, that is. You can see they got a feed bed right in front of me. And you got to remember, this was all within a course of a week. Curly had come in. There was no activity. When we left, there was a feed bed and two beaver in this pond. So I just threw in one of Mr. Vandermeer's baited sets as a feeler. I'm not sure if they're still here or not. They didn't really have much time to move on, but mind you, you can see the work they can do in a week. Been a pretty slow day. We've only checked, what, 4 sets?
About that.
We've put out 1, 2, 3. We'll put out 3 more cages, some snares, and a baited set. We haven't even made it into camp yet. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're losing daylight fast. So anyways, see you on down the line. Well, after many failed attempts, I finally got him. Oh, he's right in there. Huh. Yeah, you will. Alright fellas, it's getting on the end of day 2 here. We got all the traps switched. We got a few other traps out. We're here at a beaver house. I already got an entrance set in. We're planning on taking 2 out of here. There isn't much ice over here where Curly Beard's heading. There's Curly Beard all set and ready to get a wet foot. Perfect. Got one of Mr. Vandermeer's baited sets. So Curly Beard gets a wet foot and take 1. There isn't a whole lot of ice out there. Apparently there isn't a whole lot of water out there. You have to be adjusted for height. that spring's got to be at least an inch underwater, bud. Yeah, good luck. Forcing it's fine. It's when you come to pull the trap out, you put all that force pulling up and you end up going through the ice.
I'm gonna see if I can chisel closer to
the feed bed. Now it barely supports one of us at a time. Hands are getting cold because I'm like holding the camera and talking and stuff. Too mad if the trap goes off? Probably. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, we couldn't get any water depth over yonder where our shadows are, so I just chiseled a new hole. It's a sketchy time of the year where you kind of sort of have enough ice. It's supposed to be minus 32 tonight with the wind chill, I believe.
much gooder.
See, already Curly's happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy.
I'm happy I went through. Not
Did you get wet?
No.
Well, then you're okay. Like,
I moved too fast, that's why. At least it wasn't deep there.
you still haven't gone to the doctor to get that prescription for a set, eh?
I don't want to talk about that. Wolves are still scarier than water.
That's pretty much the end of our day here on day 2. Tomorrow I think we're going to do a big run or what?
Yeah,
What's the plan for tomorrow?
run it all and maybe we can set on our lake.
We got another house that away to set. That's the one that I showed you and asked you if it was live. We were just there was an otter messing around, so we said, oh, there's a mink box back here we can set if you're feeling rambunctious.
What do we have left? 1 or 2?
I think there's 3 120s left.
Okay. So
Shout out to Squirrely Vern, thanks for lending me his traps.
we'll set the one at the start of the lakes here.
Yeah, I think I got, well, I don't know, you're right there. There should be 3 in the back of the bike, I think.
Yeah, I believe you. Yeah.
See?
We'll set
And
that.
you said I can't count. I passed kindergarten.
I honestly can't even tell. I'm just assuming you're right.
Alright guys, see you on down the line. Hopefully the audio can pick that up. That's trees snapping because of the cold. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, it is day 3 of our little adventure here. We are currently standing on the camp lake. The camp is down at the far end there. And then at this end, we have, this is one beaver house. You can see there's a small little wee feed bed. And then over here, we have the house that was live last year, and I believe I shot a little video on a baited setting this house. Now they're using both houses. I just snuck over there. You can see my little footy prints. Check the vent. Something's using it anyways. So Curly's gone to the shoreline to get us a couple of poles. We're going to drop a baited set in at this other house here, where I put one last year, and then we'll figure out whether we're going to do a double baited or try and set where I snuck up into this channel here. Seems to be lots of water. I got a good buddy of mine, he traps primarily in the winter time. He goes in the fall and marks all his entrances, which is a smart move. But like I say, where this is the lake the camp is on, it's not like we have to go a million miles for it or anything. Right. Show you once we figure out what we're doing and once the sets are done. What? What are you laughing at? I was showcasing your fancy dancy baited set. You got your wire and pliers and everything on you?
Yeah.
Alright, Curly. Now I've already made the trip 6 times, but I'll let you go first. So Curly does have a few pounds on me, but apparently that's only where it counts. Now, hopefully I lined Curly Beard up correctly, because it is a little on the shallow side here. I think we had more water depth last year when we set this. I wouldn't go too much further than the edge of the hole. No pressure, but if you get wet, it's all on camera.
I don't even know where to run.
By the time you think of running, it's already too late. And we're good. Curly nailed it first try. Now you can see right here on this side of the house, I believe I pointed it out last year. I believe that's one of their entrances coming out from the back of the house. I'll try zooming in there. You can see all the frost on top of the house. They got a nice vent. Really doing a crosshatch pattern. Wickedly awesome. And yeah, that is set number 1. I'll show you set number 2 once we figure out what we're doing. So there you have it, folks. There's the finished set. Just a baited 330 down where they're coming in and out of the house. Right on. The west side is done and checked. And the next, where are we heading? We doing the wolf snares next? Or are we loading up and going up towards Cone Lake?
I don't know, they both sound fun.
I'm kind of digging the wolf snares. We just set those yesterday.
Oh yeah, plus I said they'd run through last night.
Yeah. Just like the fox you were going to catch, except for the moose beat him to the punch.
I don't want to talk about that yet.
That was kind of cute. Looks like 3 moose walked right through Curly's fox snare.
They did. They knocked it over and then the fox went behind them. I could see everything. Yeah, we'll do the wolf snares.
Alright. See you on down the line.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, we've ran, what, 2/3 of the trap line?
Yeah, about that.
We still got part of the main road and up at the north end. This is the first thing we picked up, a little mink.
We don't have a 280, eh?
Nope. It's okay, we'll hang him up at camp and come back maybe tomorrow. No, we're, anyways. We'll see you further on down the line.